Is there an experiment you've thought of
Oh,
since your
this is
last
from
mission?
Laura Austin.
LA is my lady. That's her call sign for Twitter. So
Well, but from Austin, you would think that'd be Texas.
you never know. So but this one's for you, Don. Is there an experiment you have thought of since your last mission that you would like to try in space?
Oh man, I'm gonna have
A million of them.
Yeah, I've got a running list of experiments that I want to do for my next flight, and there's several kinds of experiments. There are programmatic experiments. These are well-planned, well-thought-out experiments that PIs on the ground orchestrate, and we do them like glorified graduate
Principal
students.
investigators, we call them. This is the main scientist or engineer that thought it up.
Oh, yeah, PI. And if they were on orbit with us, they'd be PI in the sky. But anyway, so we have those experiments, and then...
I think we're going to keep him.
Or you need to send me off the planet. And then we have some experiments that we can think up just because we're there and we can. And so the kinds of experiments I will highlight are what kind of experiments would I like to do in my off-duty time using the resources there. And I think I would do more experiments dealing with static charge, because static charge forces, scuff your feet across the carpet and then the little spark jumps out from your fingertip.
Or like rubbing a balloon.
Oh, and stick the balloon on
that
the
kind of
wall.
static electricity.
Yeah,
yep.
that kind of static electric thing. Those forces are weak compared to gravity. And so you can repeat those experiments in a weightless environment, and they make wonderful educational demonstrations.
So school kids actually sent up an experiment like that for us. And what they were doing down on the ground was that they were taking a piece of rubber, and they like rubber tubing, just stretchy tubing, and then they would take like a nylon stocking or something, and they would rub the tubing, and so it would be electrically charged, and they'd hold it next to a faucet, and the faucet would be just like not a big stream, but a little stream, and when they held it next to the little stream,
the stream would be diverted.
Right? So they wanted to know what would happen up on the space station. So Ron, Garen, and I took this tube, stretched it across the Japanese experiment module, got it all statically charged.
Oh, is this one of the rubber exercise
Exactly,
bands?
yep.
Okay.
We stole it from the exercise place. So it's stretched across, got it statically charged, and then took a drink bag and squirted a drop of water. And so if my hand here or my arm is the tubing, this water went towards the tubing, and it wanted to keep going because it has momentum. It wants to go, but then the tubing is charged, and it brought it back, and it just kept orbiting and orbiting and orbiting.
Oh, cool.
It was the coolest thing. It was great.